Tamati, it's been a day and a half since the match with San Lorenzo. Looking back on it, what are your thoughts and impressions of what took place?
Still disappointed. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get over what might have been, what could have been, missed opportunity. I've always seen myself as someone who likes to capitalise on opportunities. I think the modelling thing in the middle of nowhere was probably an example of that. But I think as time passes on, we'll see the scope and the magnitude of what we've achieved. But I think at least for a little bit longer, I'll still be that disappointment will still be at the forefront of my mind. But I'm immensely proud of what we've achieved and being a part of this group of lads and what we've done.
How did you see that moment when San Lorenzo hit the post? I mean, you were at full stretch for that. Did you think, oh, this is going to hit the back of the net?
I kind of knew when he struck it that it had gone past me, but I had a funny feeling because of how far away it was from my hand. I knew it had a real chance of missing. So while I tried to cover as much of the goal as possible, I had a funny feeling it was going to stay out. So I was just actually really impressed with the 3 touches before he got the shot off. But yeah, no, I had a funny feeling it was going to stay out. So.
Looking ahead to the game with Cruz Azul for 3rd place, there's a bronze medal up for grabs. Is that the focus for the team now, is to win at all costs and come away with something, or is there more to it than that from a player's perspective?
We'd be lying if we said that the medal hadn't come into it. I mean, it's always nice to win and place, especially when you've got the likes of Real Madrid on the same podium as you. I think winning is a big part of Auckland City culture. So more, I would say, emphasis is placed on the actual winning of the game as opposed to driving after that medal. And I also think conducting ourselves on and off the field, but especially on the field in the manner that we've done in the first 3 games, where not only do we feel happy with what we've done, but we've kind of we've gathered a lot of respect from our opponents and also from football media. So I think that's also a big part of it as well, playing football the right way, in the right manner, and then also conducting ourselves in a way that befits a club that is held in quite high esteem.
The support for Auckland City back in New Zealand has been remarkable. The Moroccan public's got behind the team also. Have you got a message to send back to people who have followed the Navy Blues through the Club World Cup?
I mean, with all of these kind of tournaments, it's really hard to gauge how much support and how much, I guess, momentum you're getting through the media, because we're in such a kind of enclosed bubble. But I mean, I think even if we've received, I don't know, 80% of what is going on back in New Zealand, which I imagine we're not even close to that, the support's been absolutely fantastic from our close friends and family who just seem to be gushing with praise, to people we've never heard of, probably never watched the game. I think the Kiwi spirit resonates with everyone back home. I think they love that we haven't given up and that we continue to fight, and that we also add a little bit of style to it, which is maybe some ways not very Kiwi-esque. So the support, yeah, it gets us up, like it drives us, it really does. I don't think people realise those tough moments, like when you go down against San Lorenzo and you're down in the crowd, there's 10,000 San Lorenzo fans who've flown over and they're all singing, you can't hear a thing. And then you realise, like, you look across, the team's behind you, you know there's a handful of our Auckland supporters there. You think about your family, you think about what it means to be Kiwi. And it does come into your mind, and it definitely does help.
Sam, looking back on the semi-final defeat against San Lorenzo, you were fortunate enough to get called up by the coach to play in that game. What are your memories of it now that 24 hours or so has gone by?
I loved it. Obviously, all the lads and the whole team was gutted that we got so close but we didn't end up getting through. But I loved it. When I heard Ramon call my name from the bench, I just was up straight away and just raring to get on and just play my little part in the team, and thought I could have done a bit more, but the game, I had 20 minutes on, but we're just all gutted, really, yeah.
What was it like to actually get out onto the pitch and realise that, hey, you're footing it alongside some of the best players in South America?
It's just amazing, like dream come true, playing in a FIFA tournament, and especially a semi-final in a FIFA tournament. It's just, you can't dream of that. Right? It's just amazing. When I first stepped foot on the pitch, I just couldn't believe it. And afterwards, shaking hands with likes of Yepes and all them, just amazing.
Yeah. What was their response to our players after going through that 120 minutes?
It was quite funny. They were all wanting to swap shirts, and like they were all happy, and just obviously they're playing Real Madrid now, and they must, even a team like that, to play for Real Madrid, they just will be buzzing, same as we would have been if we were going through. But yeah, they were good with us, so yeah.
Tomorrow, Auckland City finish off the campaign in a third place match with Cruz Azul of Mexico, and there is a bronze medal up for grabs, but how do you see the game?
From my point of view, and along with the whole team's point of view, we're not looking at a medal. We're looking out to show the world for the last time what football Auckland City can play, and just go out there and just put a good effort in, and our last chance to show everyone what we got.
And what's the response been like from your family back home in New Zealand, but also the UK?
Amazing. Like everyone back home and the UK just absolutely loving it. Can't believe I've come this far, the team's come this far, amateur side. I think everyone worldwide will just be looking at Auckland City thinking dream come true for the club, and everyone back at home is just unbelievably proud, especially when I stepped on the pitch there. My parents were loving it.
Have you got a message for the supporters at home and perhaps locally here in Morocco and around the world?
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone back home for supporting us and throughout the season and throughout this tournament here. And the Moroccan fans have just been amazing, and if we can get them on our side in this next game, who knows what could happen.